VR headset had to be tethered. You had to be plugged into a computer. It really won't be long until somebody cracks the code and produces a high quality, easy to use, and relatively inexpensive pair of glasses that will make the ultimate vision of the metaverse a reality. And when this happens, I truly do think this will be the most transformative tech gadget since the iPhone. Something that'll fundamentally change how we interact with the world. And that company is going to bank hard. Like, imagine it, a pair of glasses that when you put them on, shows you a whole new level of reality that you couldn't see before. Like, computers and TVs might become completely irrelevant because you can put up a screen as big as you want anywhere in your house. Imagine navigation and directions just kind of showing up as floating arrows in space ahead of you, just pointing you in the right direction. Imagine billboards and ads that interact with you as you walk past them, or walking into stores and buying real-life items sitting right next to virtual items on a shelf. Which, by the way, NFTs kind of make sense in a virtual world like this, because if you buy something, you want to make sure that it's authenticated in some way. Or you could just sort of teleport from your home as an avatar into a store and buy virtual goods there and purchase real goods to be delivered to your home. Imagine virtual paramedics. They can kind of just be on the scene of the emergency instantly as an avatar to assess the situation and walk you through any kind of triage that's possible before the ambulance arrives. Or you could go back in time and visit virtual recreations of ancient Rome or New York when it was still New Amsterdam, or ride on the Titanic. Imagine a friend calling you, and when you accept the call, they just kind of appear, either as an avatar or just in 3D right in front of you. Like, holograms in the future is just sort of a trope of science fiction. We always just imagine we would have that someday. This is pretty much that. It just requires glasses. Or imagine a world like the one in Free Guy, where once you put on the glasses, you instantly enter a first-person video game, where you can interact with virtual players from all around the world, virtual bullets flying everywhere, virtual cars flying off of virtual bridges while a virtual volcano explodes on the horizon. The only limit to reality will be the limits of our own imagination. Yeah, does anybody really want this? I mean, could this essentially take all the worst parts of the internet and bring them into living reality? I mean, we're already so immersed in our online presence that it's damaging us mentally. Like, you don't hear a lot of mental health experts saying that what we really need is more internet these days. I mean, a lot of these future visions with the holograms everywhere, they're pretty dystopian. Like, think of all the websites that you go to where 90% of the screen space is just ads and pop-ups, and imagine what it would be like walking through a store with these glasses on. Like, as you walk out of the store, a pop-up comes up saying, "Wait, before you go, shoes half off." The world could be chaos, filled with digital panhandlers crawling over each other trying to get the last shred of your attention. This is what reality could be if the tech companies had their way. Which is why many believe that if the metaverse is going to happen, it's going to have to be on a whole new kind of technology, a whole new kind of internet.